Hey y'all, what's up? It's Kristen, and I am finally back with another freaking plan with me. Just to start things off, a fair warning if you are new to the channel, this video, as do most of my videos, will all contain some colorful language. Oh my god, words are so hard. Language sprinkled throughout, so if that is not your cup of tea, please feel free to mute my ass. But yes, I am using this amazing and gorgeous kit. It is the October Mystery from 2018 that Otter Prints Co put out last year. 2018. But it's super gorgeous. I believe it's like winter library-esque. I don't know if that's like the unofficial official title of it, but that is what I kind of call it. But yes, so a couple things. I filmed this video originally as a talk through, but I forgot to plug in my mic. So that's what I get for being 2 weeks away from Plan With Me videos. You just kind of fall out of the routine. So because I didn't plug in my mic, the audio was super distorted. So please ignore all of my sped up hand gestures. We just turn this into a voiceover like we do every week whenever I fuck up. So super excited to be here. I'm going to kind of explain why I was gone. I have some questions to answer that you guys sent in to me. So we're going to get through it. We are going to talk. So first, I am sorry that I'm gone. I was gone for almost 2 weeks. I got really, really sick on a Tuesday. I know it's on a Tuesday because I had to take some fucking PTO on that hoe. But let me see what Tuesday it was. I think it was the 14th or the 5th. Yeah, so the 15th. The 15th of October, I got super, super sick, and it is now the 29th. It is a whole week later, 2 weeks later, I'm a mess. I'm still kind of recovering from it. I ended up having pharyngitis, but I think what made it really, really bad was that the ragweed or like my allergies kind of flared up at the exact same time that like my sore throat started acting up. So I was like coughing and sneezing and hacking and puffy head and a dizziness. Like it was really bad. I don't think I ever had been that sick before in my life to the point to where I actually had to call into work. Like I've never had to do that before. I literally go to work no matter what. So that was an interesting experience for me. I only took off one day though, which I'm really proud of. I don't think I had the heart in me to take off more than one day. If you're a teacher, you know exactly what the fuck I mean. We get like 2 PTO days a year. It's so terrible. But I mean, we also get Thanksgiving break off and then like winter break. So I get it, but also like you save those PTO days and y'all know what I'm talking about if you work in education. But yes, so I was really sick. I ended up getting pharyngitis, which is basically just medical terminology for a sore throat. So I'm just like a super dramatic bitch, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so I had a really bad sore throat and I'm still kind of like coughing and I don't have like a runny nose anymore. I'm feeling better. This was probably a lot of TMI, but I'm feeling better basically, and I feel good enough to where my voice is semi-normal and I can film a video. I haven't been able to actually use my real and legitimate authentic voice in forever. Like I've had either a very soft whisper voice or I didn't have a voice at all, or it sounded like I was trying to like mix Ice Cream Joe from YouTube and kind of cross her voice with Angelina Jolie. I don't know. It was not a good moment, but it didn't work for me, basically. It works for Joe, but it does not work for me. So before I get too ahead of myself, I did want to kind of start out one of these questions. Feel free to skip this part because it is going to be about like my church. Someone asked me how I got involved with my kids at my church. And if you are new to my channel, basically I am a co-host of a youth church program that's after school, that is at my school. But yes, so I did want to answer this question because I feel like it's really important. It's an important chapter in my life, so I wanted to kind of just be authentic and just answer it. But also I understand that talking about religion kind of rubs some people the wrong way, and I get it. So you can skip ahead. I'm not offended, I promise. But basically for me, how I got involved, that's kind of like a super weird question. Basically, for the last 2 years, I've been really questioning my relationship with God because I really don't have a relationship with God. For the last couple of years, I have been going back and forth with the idea of going to church and being there and asking my congregation to kind of pray for me through, whatever it was, like midterms, finding a job, like making rent, like whatever it was. And it felt so silly to me to sit there and ask for guidance from God and to, even pull 1/1000th of his attention away from people who really needed it, who needed God's guidance through, sickness, through finding a home, feeding their families, things like that. So I felt really weird about it, but I have always gone back and forth. Like, do I go back to church? Do I want to go to church? Like, do I want to have a relationship with God? Like, how do I feel about religion? Like, I've always been really, really torn. But when I took this job as librarian, I had to work a back to school event where I did this dance, and I kind of just made a fool of myself just to get kids to see us outside of the classroom, like our personalities. And in that day, I really caught the eye of my superintendent, and she came over to me and she's like, how do I not know you? Like, how have I not met you before? And she introduced me to her husband, who is the pastor or the main person that oversees the youth program. And he ended up coming to me later in that week, and he was like, I still couldn't shake our conversation. Like, your personality is just so amazing, and I really love your energy. I would love it if you could co-host this program with me. Come and watch it, see if you like it, and if you do, I really want to start putting you in the program, writing skits, hosting games, getting involved with the kids. And so I went to go watch it. I was head over heels in love. So I, immediately called him the next day, and I was like, I am so down to do this. I'm really, really excited. And in that moment, I just felt like everything was kind of just connecting, all the pieces were falling together. And I don't know, it just felt like the right thing to do. And I have not regretted it since. It's been such a great experience getting to see my kids on a whole new level, getting to see them get excited about God. And in a way, I'm learning about God too. So it's just been a really, really fun experience that I'm more than thankful that I did. I just feel really good about it. It's one of those things that I look forward to doing every single Tuesday. So I don't know. It's been a really great experience. But I just kind of showed you guys the base of the kit. I am going to go back over with these foiled silver glitter headers. I don't really remember where they're from. I want to say it's either from Girl Boss Anna or Rose Colored Days, because those are the only shops where I buy overlay tapes from. But I cannot remember the specific shop. If I'm being honest, I really do think it's from Girl Boss Anna. But I'm not 100% sure on that. Also, on the bottom overlay, I did a string lights overlay in silver foil. And those are for sure from Girl Boss Anna. But I know that they're not in her shop. I think they've been sold out for a little while because I got these last year. So that is that. I want to answer another question. Let me pull them back up. I locked my phone. Okay, so someone else asked me, if I had to eat one food for an entire year, what would it be? And I love your plan with me. Thank you, Mulan Studies. You're amazing. I'm so sorry I'm coughing. But I think if I could only eat one thing, I would choose pho. I love pho. I could eat pho all the day, all the time, all day long. If you don't know what pho is, it's a Vietnamese noodle soup. It's super delicious. I highly recommend going to get it. If you have not to sound stereotypical, but don't go unless you know where you're going. Don't go unless you know it's good, because if you try really disgusting pho, you're gonna be like, oh, this is stupid. It tastes like water. Why does Plain and Kalo eat shit? Bleh. But no, go to your nearest Asian friend and ask them where the best place in your city to get pho is. Okay, go to your nearest Asian friend. Asian. Okay, I'm not talking that. I'm talking Asian. They'll know what I'm saying. Okay. And it's PHO, and I know a lot of you are going to be like, oh, that's what that is. I've been calling it pho. It's pho. It's actually pho, but I don't have a good Asian voice, or not Asian voice. I don't speak Vietnamese very well, so I don't know how the accent marks change the letter sounds, so I don't know how to do that. So generically, it is pho, not pho. At least I know that much. Someone else asked me what was the first sticker shop that I have ever purchased from. The first sticker shop, probably Stickerific. Stickerific.com, I believe. What is your favorite season to plan for? Definitely the winter time. I hate summer. Summer planning is so annoying. I hate summer kids. Oh my God, do I hate... I don't hate them, but they're just so boring. I can only do so many beach kids. Whatever. I can't even imagine, for those of you who don't live in a state where you have a beach, I don't know how you guys do that. What do you use? Palm trees? Vacation kits all the time? Just remind yourself how poor I am? Absolutely not. I don't know. I couldn't do that. That's for damn sure. I really hate planning in the summer. I just think that the art is so lame. I don't know. Someone else asked me, if I was a color, what color would I be? And I think this is such an interesting question. I actually got asked this in an interview. And I said I would be the color red because to me, red is bold, it's definitive and decisive, it is intimidating in all the right ways, it is sensual, it is confident, it is bold. And those are all things that I, consider myself to be. I've oddly enough, when I look at red, I don't think aggression. In most cases, I always think bold or I think stand out. So those, I think that's, I don't know, I really like that color. I feel like that would be the color that I would be. Someone else asked me, do I have thoughts on the Planners Gone Wild Facebook group? I am not in that Facebook group, so I have no thoughts currently, and I'm so sorry about that. Let's see. Am I coming to Friendsgiving? That's Jessica from Letters to Apollo. And yes, bitch, of course I'm coming to Friendsgiving. I'm going to hook it up with some dessert, bring some Vietnamese sugar cookies or some shit. I don't know. Don't hold me to that, though, because I'm probably going to forget, more than likely. 9 out of 10 chances I'm going to forget to bring something. But, yes, Friendsgiving. Hype for it. I'm here for it. I'm going back into my planner to kind of show you guys that I changed up my sidebar a little bit. So I did the 2 habit trackers, the weekly tracker to track my work hours, because since it's book fair week, I know I'm going to go over my normal 40. And then I put a half box on the bottom to kind of mark in that it's book fair. I kind of took that idea from J. Crew Plan. She puts it at the top of her week, like right before her habit tracker, but I forgot and I didn't feel like lifting all of my sidebar stickers, so I just stuck it right there. And then I am pulling in this book fair sticker from Once More with Love, but I definitely underestimated how small it was, and I thought about peeling this up and then putting it down in that spot, but it would just look way too small. So I end up deciding to just put it inside the half box and just ignore it. And I'm sure eventually I'll go back in and like sprinkle in some star deco or like hearts or whatever to kind of spice that section up. But for now, I'm using a leftover script from Sweet Bella XOXO that says important, and then just kind of layering it over top. And I actually really like how that looks. I think it just looks really cute and kind of simplistic, but also like, ooh, it's book fair. So yeah. So I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking like, okay, it's book fair week, but you live in Texas. It's not fucking cold. Like, what are you doing? It's November. There's a whole season in between summer and winter, and it's called fall. Look it up. And I feel that on a emotional level. I hear you, but I actually did not get to choose the book fair theme. So our theme is Arctic Adventure / Winter Wonderland. And that is something that our book fair partners chose for us. So everybody that has a book fair through them in this semester has the same theme. So I didn't get to switch it up or anything like that. But it ended up working out because I had a extremely low budget, which was $0.00. And I only had about 2 weeks to get decorations, volunteers, class schedules, put all the book orders in, and I basically only had 2 weeks to get everything ready for book fair. So that was really difficult. They were definitely testing me. It was quite a bit to do, and I didn't have a lot of time. I didn't have any help, but I can tell you, since it's Tuesday when I'm recording this and hopefully uploading it, the book fair has been going amazing so far. I've gotten nothing but compliments. And we even had some like really important guests come in. Like we had our state senator come by, or one of our state senators. He came by our school and he personally pulled me aside. Like he waited for me to be done with my class and then pulled me aside and told me that he was just so impressed that I was able to do everything that I did by myself in 2 days, which is another fun story. I decorated my book fair space in 2 days. Okay, so this is what happened. I booked a room for book fair about 2.5 weeks in advance. Booked my room. They said I was good, got my confirmation, everything. I paid for it, whatever, because I have to rent the space because my school's so small. Anyways, so I paid for the space, whatever. Same thing that we did last year. And I get an email 2 days before my book fair saying that I no longer have that space, that it was no longer available, they had a last minute exception, and that they refunded me my invoice, like whatever. So I basically didn't have a space. My book fair was essentially homeless. It was tragic. I called my administration, obviously, and I was like, hi, I'm panicking. Please save me from this catastrophe. I don't know what to do. My administration didn't know what to do. So I ended up finding a very, very small last resort space. And when I told my administration, they were like, are you sure you're going to be able to make this work? Like, it's so small. It was maybe 25% as big of, it it was like 1/4 the size of the space that I originally booked. And so my book fair was like the order and the quantity and the size of the things that I ordered was ordered for a room, 4 times as big as what I had. So they were really concerned at first, and I ended up making it work. I decorated everything in 2 days. It was a lot of overtime hours that I'm not going to get paid for because that's just not how it works in education. Sad day. But it is what it is. So yeah, it ended up looking amazing. My kids are falling in love every single time they walk in. They're like, wow, this is awesome. Oh my goodness. And it just melts my heart that I was able to do everything without spending a dime out of my own pocket. I didn't spend a dime at all. Everything was made out of office supplies, and it looks absolutely stunning still. I'm very, very proud of it. And we are turning in more profit than we did last year already. So the space is smaller than last year. We had less of a budget than last year, and we have less kids on campus than last year, but we are somehow beating last year's numbers, which I am incredibly thankful for. So it's been a good time so far. But going into my spread, I did go ahead and use these coffee mugs that I have from Avalon and Ninth. I do have a PR code for her. It is KALO25, so definitely be sure to check that out in the description bar below. And they're just super cute. I love those coffee mugs. And then I used a script that says hot coffee, and those are from Kenzie's Creations. And if you notice, they are foiled. So Kenzie is opening up her Shopify shop on November 1st. And she will be now offering foil on clear paper, and she's also going to kind of change some things up. So the foil is only offered on clear paper for right now, but of course you can still get your normal black ink scripts on matte paper or on clear paper, and she is lowering the cost because there are less Etsy fees, and because of that, the cost is being significantly lowered. I think the sheets are now $3.50 in store or on Etsy, and on Shopify she's going to knock them down to $3 a sheet. And because she is dropping the price, she is lowering the PR discount. So what was my code? My code was KALO30 for 30% off. It's now going to be KALO15 for 15% off, but it should still calculate out to be the exact same as it was on Etsy for the amount of savings, including the price drop. So if that makes sense. But yes, she's amazing. She's doing incredible. Y'all have no idea how hard she has worked on making this site for you guys. But it looks absolutely amazing, and her foiling is impeccable. She did a killer job. I didn't find a single thing, a single mistake on my sheet, and everything was cut perfectly, which is super, super hard to do because foiling is such a long process. So shout out to Kenzie, rock it out. Love you, girl. Talking about my actual plans though, on Monday, I did the coffee thing with the script on every single day, but on Monday there is an engagement ring, a diamond ring there. I did not get engaged. Don't freak out. I promise when I get engaged you will get a whole moment on Instagram of me just crying on camera. It's fine. But I use the engagement rings to kind of mark in whenever I help my brother with his wedding things. So that's what I did. And then I used a book sticker from Happy Daya to mark in that book fair started. And I used my custom I'm a Down Ho script to mark in that I'm a Down Ho for book fair. And those are from Kenzie's Creations. And then on Tuesday, I just put my work label down, and then again, the hot coffee script. On Wednesday, I added a fancy label down at the bottom of the day, and then a Coffee Monsters Co. tire emoji to mark in that I have to fix my tire yet again for the second time this month, and I am so annoyed about it, but thankfully, I do have insurance on my tires, so that's a good thing. But I'm the worst with tires. Every year I literally go through at least 2 new tires, brand new tires that I have to purchase. So I always pay the ridiculous amount of money for insurance to try and make the most of it, because I don't know what it is. I guess I'm a shitty driver, but I don't think I'm a shitty driver. But apparently my tires think I am. So there's that. And I buy good tires. I don't buy ass tires. I'm out here buying name brand Michelin Man, Firestone as fuck. I don't know. It's crazy. But yes, on Thursday, I used a appointment label and then a custom PP Week script from Kenzie's Creations and then a Hobonichi emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark in that I wanted to start playing in my PP Weeks on Thursday. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a video up for my PP Weeks, but my goal is to have at least 2 PP Weeks themed videos up in November. Because I know a lot of you have been asking me for it, and I want to definitely tap into that area of planner girls. Yeah, eventually. Am I frozen? Why is my hand just sitting there? We've been looking at nothing for a solid, 45 seconds. Oh, there I am. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm super annoying right now. Oh, okay, I was greeting something. Anyways, yes, so that's what I did for that. And I used a Hobonichi emoji because no one's ever going to create a PP Weeks emoji. Like I've waited, but we're just going to pretend like the Hobonichi isn't there, like, but it's a PP Weeks. So it is there, but it's only there as a PP Weeks. So if you can't see it as a PP Weeks, it's not there. So just try to reimagine, okay? Use the left side of your brain, ladies. Is it the left side of your brain that's more creative, or is it the right side? Or is it like the front side's more creative and then the back side's like more statistical? I don't know. That's tricky. Let me know if you know that. Let me know if you paid attention in science when you were in 8th grade, because I sure the hell didn't. I was only paying attention to my fake boyfriends, you know what I'm saying? All right, and Friday, please ignore me. Don't listen to me. On Friday, again, I set it up with a work label and then the coffee doodle and script. And then I put down a Bubba Bears Studio Bear for Instagram. And I put that down because I'm going to do my Friday story, Friday Deals with Kristen on Instagram. I haven't done it in forever, so that is my goal, to get that up on Friday. And then I also used a half box, and then I put a little happy dia girl carrying all these books and looking semi-stressed out. And I put that down because that is going to be me. The last day of book fair is on Friday, and so that's the day that I have to like do a final inventory, count up all the numbers of everything we've sold, everything that we still have left, and add that total up, and then send it back to Scholastic in a file. Like, it's just so much. Like, it's so much to do. So I will be doing that. And I have no idea how to do any of it because it's my first year, and I have no one to help me. So that's always really, really fun. But yes, so that was that. And while I'm sitting here just frozen again for whatever fucking reason, I don't know why I am this way, but I'm going to answer another question. Let me see. I just keep coughing and I'm sorry. Someone asked me if I could collab with any 3 shops for a kit, what would they be? This is such a good question. If I could collab with any 3 shops, like to make one mega kit, or like 3 shops individually to make 3 individual kits. If I was collabing with 3 individual shops to make 3 individual kits, I would definitely collab with Rebecca of Saucy Sticker Co. Y'all already know she's one of my favorite kit formats ever. Regina Laughs. I love that shop. Hands down, amazing kit formats, and I just love the way she interprets art, so definitely would choose her. And then probably collab with Sadie Stickers, because I recently have decided I love Sadie stickers. I just like her paper, which is really weird because I don't really like premium mattes, but her premium matte doesn't feel like a premium matte. Like, it doesn't feel thick as hell. So, which is good because I really get offended when my stickers are thicker than my ass. So that's a good change of events. So yeah, I'm here for it. So probably those 3. But if I was collabing with 3 people to make one mega kit, I would collab with Rebecca of Saucy Sticker Co. to make the kit format, and then collab with Jessica of Letters to Apollo to do all the scripts, and then I would collab with Helen from the Coffee Monsters Co. to do like all the character sprinkles throughout the kit. Ugh, that's my dream. That is my dream team queens right there. That's what I would do. Okay, on Friday, I did not mark that it would be date night because I already know I'm going to be so physically exhausted, I won't be able to pick my head up to dip my tortilla chip into the green sauce at Gringo's that night. So I know it's not going to happen for me, so I didn't even try and mark it. On Saturday, though, I used a half-foiled hexagon. You guys really thought I was going to go through this whole spread without using a hexagon? Sister, go ahead, look in that bottom left-hand corner. Whose video is this? Mine. It's me. Hi, hello. I don't do that. Have hexagons in every fucking spread. So I use the half-foiled hexagons from Saucy Sticker Co. and they are silver foiled, and I put down a film slate, that's what they're called, a YouTube film slate from Planning City, and then a film script from the Sticky Sloth Designs. And then on Sunday, I put down a editing icon from Rory's Sweet Addictions over a half-foiled hexagon, and then an edit script, also from Sticky Sloth Designs. I do have a code for her. It is Planning Kalo 30. I will link it down in the description below. So now I'm just going to go throughout the spread and kind of mark just like things that aren't super time specific, but that I still wanted to get done. So the first thing that I marked on Monday was that I wanted to upload a video. I tried really, really hard to get this video uploaded for you guys by Monday, but it just did not fucking work. Like, it was, oh my God, it was not working with me. I had to completely refilm, or not refilm, but I had to like wipe the footage off of my laptop even after I edited it, and then re-upload it, re-edit, and then redo the voiceover, which is what I'm doing right now. and now here I am. So hopefully this will upload tonight. It is Tuesday at 8 o'clock, so hopefully it uploads, and if it doesn't, I will try and upload it tomorrow morning while I'm setting up for book fair. But I mean, no fucking promises. Book fair is just such a crazy time for me. I literally don't even have a second to decide if I remember to change my tampon or not. Like, it's literally bonkers. That day is just insane. And Wednesday and Thursday are probably going to be my busiest days because we have so many parents on campus those days for school events and like classroom events. So I expect me to just go absolutely nuts. I also went ahead and put down these little dividers. I don't know what to call them. They're like little swirl dividers. They're from Chic Street Sticker Boutique, and they are silver foiled. They are one of my absolute favorite things. I think they are initially meant for the Hobonichi, but I just turn them sideways, and I make them go horizontally, and they just look so incredible in a spread. I really, really love how they look. Right now, I am putting in a laundry script, and I'm going to drop it in on Tuesday afternoon, and I'm going to put it in a quarter box with these laundry girls that I got from the Fox and Pip. I did go ahead and make a Happy Daya haul, Fox and Pip haul. I filmed it all, but I have not gotten a chance to edit it because I just don't have enough storage space on my computer to upload that footage yet. So I will cross that bridge when I have to get there in the first week of November. So that haul is definitely coming, so stay tuned for it. And I'm like super excited to show you guys all the cool stuff that I haven't even scratched the surface of using yet. I have picked up so much stuff in the month of October. It's insane. But yes, I think that is it. So in the last 45 seconds that I have, I'm going to try and answer any questions. Let me just scroll and pick one. Someone asked me how many years have my boyfriend and I been together. We have been together for almost 4 years. Next February will be 4 years. Is that even right? No, yeah, 4 years in February. That's insane. I don't know why he puts up with me, but I am forever grateful that he does. But yes, that is going to do it for me this time, y'all. I hope you guys really enjoy this plan with me. I am so excited for the book fair. I will keep you updated on Instagram, but I will catch you guys on the next one on time, hopefully. Peace out.